In 1911, herding horses for 50 cents a day.
50 cents a day.
50 cents a day. And had lots of fun. And then I went to work that as Arch Birdwell was the boss then. And then after I got through herding horses, well, I went to work then by the month, $35. And I worked. He had all of that pasture from the ranch, plumb down around Kellyville, and all in there, and down around pretty near to Keystone, all the 18-mile prairie, all that in on Well Branch and everywhere. And we'd leave the ranch there of a morning and take a sandwich and tie it on our saddle, and we wouldn't get back till late that evening. Going down 1911, herding horses for sometimes 50 cents a day, sometimes we wouldn't. 50 cents a day. So, we'd always get back among the boys, and I was kind of small. I went to work that as boys. The old man would ask how many cattle we got. Well, they'd lie to him and tell him they got 12 or 15. Then after I got through herding horses, well, I went to work then by the... And he left. $35. Arch left. And I worked down there when he had all of that pasture from the ranch, plumb down around Kellyville, and all in there, and down around pretty near to Keystone, all the 18-mile prairie, all that in on Well Branch and everywhere. And we got us quite a ranch. There every morning, and Arch Birdwell take a sandwich. George Webb was the cook and everything. Clint and Jack Finley and Shorty Lynn's in. And several more that I can't mention. I can't think of their names.
Clint Evans was working at that time?
Yeah.
Ranch hand?
Yeah.
Was Curtis Peacock?
No.
Curtis wasn't?
No.
What year was that?
That must have been in about, let's see, we married in 19, wasn't we? Huh? 18. That is back in about, I worked there before we got married about 3 years, I think it was, something like that.
Miss Craven, come over here. Come over here, Miss Craven. We'll let Miss Craven card here. Miss Craven, you were married what year?
1918.
Tell us a little bit about your life there on the Wilson Ranch.
Well, when we were first married, Earl was working there then, and he worked off and on for, I don't know how many years, and then we farmed to my dad's place there on the Salt Creek for a long time. And that's about all we knew was just farming, cotton and corn and raising our stock, raised nearly everything we had paid.
You had a lot of fun, though. We had a lot of dances.
We had lots of fun, and over to the ranch was when it was run by this man that Earl was telling you about that did the cooking and everything, and we'd go there and have dances. They'd dance all night, and sometimes we'd dancing in the morning when it got daylight, and they'd cook breakfast. We'd eat breakfast. Maybe some would be a dancing while some was cooking breakfast, but they always run it real nice. It wasn't...
They didn't allow any drinking.
They didn't allow any drinking because when they'd drink, but when they got drunk, they'd take them down to the barn, make them stay down there until it was all over.
They wouldn't pitch them in the pond.
They wouldn't put them in the pond. No, I don't think they did. So all of them were. They're all pretty good cowboys.
Now then, Miss Craven, after you were married,
1918.
Where did you live after you were married? And Earl, where'd you live then?
Well, we lived on my dad's place, and we never moved off of that place as long as we lived over on Salt Creek and farmed. And we never moved till we moved here where we're at now.
Your farm is on Salt Creek. It's covered with water now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all a lake now.
Yeah. And Earl was the president of the school board there, Flat Rock?
Yes, at one time, Him and my dad and Marion Harbison was it one time, and so was Bill Robinson. They just changed around every year or so, you know, had different ones.
Can you name some of your neighbors, your lady friends at that time?
Well, I had quite a few friends not live too close to us because it wasn't very thickly settled at the time. Who? Clarence Farr and Ollie lived out there.
This will retard yours too. You go ahead and butt in.
And the Andersons and Mr. and Miss Harbison. Well, they rented the farms around there, you know, and different ones would move in, and maybe they'd live a year or two, then they'd move away and someone else would move in.
Now you had one son, didn't you? Earl, Les Craven.
One child.
And when he was married, didn't he move down close to you in the house there?
Yeah.
On the farm?
Yeah.
And he farmed too.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do much for me. He run around till he was married. Then after he was married, he got a government loan. And they lived there then until he paid that off.
Then they moved over here.
Yeah, then they moved over here after government took that place over there. What he bought down there where he's living now.
Well, Earl, you have experienced a lot of years. I believe you said you was born way back in 1880.
1898.
1898. 1898.
Yeah.
And you're still going good. You're still a cowboy.
Yeah, I'd like to be, but I can't hold out like I used to. Can't, and
You still got your saddle and your spurs.
oh yeah, I got 4 pair of spurs.
4 pair of spurs.
John give me $40 all of them. Well, what is another fellow give me 1 pair, but I can't think his name now. He lived down there, but Brower down in there. Jack Kimmel. Old Jack give me 1 pair, and John give me the rest of them. Every time he get a